go anywhere that I wanted to, but my problem is that I'm not consistent as always. You know, I mean, how is you play back and say something? Like you probably are more consistent than I am.
We got BP day number 6 here, and we have a beautiful new field. We got Ms. and Jared Whitmire, a local legend, and we're going to be hitting. We got a baseball field here today, 305 on the corner, which is pretty short, 360 and then 300, but wind blowing from third base to right center. Now, as always, we're starting with some tea, and I've been getting a lot of people in my personal swing coach stuff, and one of the biggest problems I see is getting too far out in front. I've been there. You want to get way out here, get all your weight transferred, but over the years I've learned the longer I can wait and the more balanced I can be, and with my hands in, then the wrists can really do what they need to do. So if you're way out here out front, you got nothing left in the wrist when you make contact. So we're just gonna get warmed up.
Bro, where you going? I gotta get some field too.
Go to 1. Now you can move the tee in respective to the plate if you want, but I'm just gonna move my feet up here and pretend like I'm catching it deeper in my stance. I always like to watch the imaginary pitcher pitch and then go through my motion. So right now this ball is basically on my back foot. That's how deep you gotta let it get sometimes. Oh! I'm gonna try to go 3-4 here. I'm gonna take a half step back. Got him. That looked like an old man jumping. Play short, and I'm gonna try to beat you 5-6. So you'll notice as I'm moving kind of around the field, I'm backing up and then maybe possibly moving in, right? So you could move the tee again, but I'm just moving the body. If I'm pulling a ball down the line, I'm gonna have to catch it out in front of me. Okay, so if the plate was here, I'm catching the ball out here. So I'm doing the same thing just with my feet. And then you do want to just go through the same progression. Pretend that pitcher's pitching. And really, it should feel comfortable. A little better. Kind of notice I'm not really watching the ball, so I'm going to make sure I focus on this. There you go. All right.
There you go. The only thing, which is a baseball swing. Now with softball, you got to be on top of it. Just smoothly, like, you know, like.
When I try to push, I feel like I gotta get my body out of the way.
Trust me, I'm the same way. But the trick, stay back, and then see it through. Follow through. Follow it.
Let the ball travel.
Yeah. Follow the ball. There we go. There you go. I mean, that's a good swing. You know why it's a good swing? Because you went like this. Yep. You went like this and sit like this.
If I try to cut it, I feel like I have to not bring my hands up, but my barrel has to be
Yeah. Try to do that on every swing. Exaggerate a little bit more if you can. There we go. Atta boy. There we go. There we go.
So instead of thinking, I don't know if you're thinking, I'm getting my barrel to the ball. Think about getting your knob to the ball, and then once your knob gets there, your hips go, the barrel comes around. So if you just do this, that your bat does all the speed. But if you're trying to swing the barrel out there, that's slower. If that makes sense.
Now watch this. Hit the stand up. Hit the ball with the knob. Hit it with the knob.
Push. See how your barrel's already coming around? Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing. Whenever you see the ball, you throw the because whenever you throw the knob, your hands as soon as they extend, so is your barrel, and then we'll meet up. Yes.
That was great.
Bring that to the game. Ah! Damn it, man.
Hey, you're collapsing. You're collapsing. Work on over his hand side. So like you're trying to go down the line, but realistically all you got to do is beat him on his hand side or slightly over his head.
Yeah.
So hit me something hard on a line. Not hard on the line. There you go. Trying to be too precise.
Yep. I'm trying to be too cute. Whoa. Thought I was gonna hit the plate. There you go.
Gotcha.
Not really. That's a base hit.
That's second baseman all day.
I give you that. You know, fine. Here I got. This is what I got for you.
All right.
Be afraid, Cole.
What you calling, Jared? Strike one.
Ha!
Five
Woo!
man.
That's a base hit right there all day.
5 man.
Cole,
I got bays at.
listen. It hit the thing. It went this way.
Oh, okay. So it was closer up the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
It just hit the corner and went that way.
Where would Heron have been playing you?
Huh?
Where would Heron have
You
been?
cannot be picking on twos and what player.
I got Heron and bays at.
Oh, whatever.
I got 2 5 man. All right, you got 2 balls.
Give me 3.
All right.
It's busted. Don't tell him.
2 down. Easy out.
Get a situation. What is it?
Okay. Beginning of the game, you're leading off. Person in front of you made the last out. Second inning, no runners on,
Gotcha.
no outs. Okay. Middle of the game.
What is that?
Middle of the game, about the 4th inning. Y'all are low on home runs. You got a runner on 3 and 2, 1 out.
Gotcha. Watch this.
No chance for a double play.
Yes! Yes!
All right, scored 2 runs and got a double, maybe triple. Gotta have a bomb here.
A what?
You gotta have a bomb.
Oh, that's easy.
Walk or a bomb.
Outside.
Holy mother. You just hit that 420 foot. I am not a professional in softball. I am not a professional.
I'm not.
I am not a professional.
Bellamy's busted.
I like Proton's grips.
You busted it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh man.
I didn't bust it. It was busted. Back plate. Don't be cheating.
So you. 10 left there and then 10 through the middle.
So right
But
now,
if nothing else, I blow it through the middle.
is that what you're working on right now?
I'm just going where it's pitched. But if anything else,
Yeah.
up the middle.
That's what I thought you were going with a pitch.
I'm trying to hit line drives up the middle of the field
Yes.
from 347 to 342. I was late.
It was late, but you know what I like about that?
Hmm.
The aggression on it. Because since he was late, you want to catch up. So you have to be aggressive with it, right?
Yeah.
So send swing, hit the ball in front.
I feel like if I have to catch it out front, that's when I start to like.
Just keep it over there.
Okay.
Go through your swing progression real quick.
Yep.
Just like a slow-mo.
Loading up.
Okay, yeah. So this 90 degree,
Mhm.
right, is what you want, and then your hips and your wrists go at the same time. So this is still out in front,
Yep.
even though you're letting it get deep.
Okay.
So this is
Yes. Like, free. Not here. Because as soon as you do this, for your body to catch up, it would automatically do this.
Gotcha.
So, have to be free. Let me see. Free. Yes. Better?
That's as hard as I hit a ball. That's as hard as I hit a ball.
But hey, great right there.
Yeah.
Don't change anything. And that was the end cap. I heard it.
Yeah. I felt like I was here again.
you're still dragging behind.
Yeah.
Dragging behind you.
There we go.
I felt good.
Come on. Start getting back to it now.
Okay. I want your back leg a little bit bent
Yep.
and hinge this knee inward.
This way.
Okay. Almost like you're like sinking into it. Okay. So if you pick up your front foot, you could almost balance on it. Okay.
On the back leg.
Yep.
Okay.
But the reason it's hinged in is because when you pick up your front foot, it will rock you forward. You don't want to be on this outside of your foot right here like this, because now
You're stuck back there.
you want to be balanced like this. Okay. So just give me a little bit of sink down.
Yep.
Your bat's here. Okay. And then now go through your swing.
Get your back out. Your bat out. Skip.
When I load,
Yes.
It should happen
So-
naturally.
Well, it is not doing it.
Like,
hold on. I'm thinking too much.
See? He's not doing it. But time out. Look,
When the ball's in the air, I try not to move my bat.
if you're gonna go, the first thing you're gonna do is load. But I go back. You see my hand?
Mhm.
Go, and then hit. Low back, and then I hit.
the reason I say that is because what you were doing is when you were loading, you were doing this little like extra,
Mm-hmm.
like you were trying to get the separation, but your bat was staying here. If you sink down a little bit, and
Yes.
when you reach, your hand goes back. That's where your power of the wrists come from, because then when you fire forward, you have tightened, you've opened that rubber band up.
A little trick to help. Go ahead.
Yep.
Is this right here? This hand.
Yep.
Just throw the knob back there, to the knob back there.
This way.
Yeah. So that will make you separate your hands a little bit.
Okay.
I need
Chef
you
feels
to
that.
with this hand just push back.
More so with my shoulder though, right?
No.
You're just extending your front.
Left arm,
Yep.
push back
This way.
like that.
Okay.
That's it. Left arm, push back.
While I'm loading.
Yes.
Okay.
Atta boy. It's a gap all day.
So here's what I feel like my issue is. When I'm trying to pull it, I feel like for whatever reason I have to like go get it out here.
You do have to get it more, for sure.
But that's how I end up like way out front foot.
I
But,
mean,
but go get it out in front of the plate, not by being on your front foot.
now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Okay.
It's all about your hips. Remember what I was talking about earlier when you
Hips
you
throw
get
the barrel.
bat to where you need to. This is a pull ball, right?
Yep.
What you're doing is you're going, and your bat is still here. Do a slow-mo swing for me again. This is a power test. Okay, and stop. Okay, you have your bat here.
Yep.
Open your hips to where this should be like push against my hand as much as you can. Okay, that's a lot of power here. Okay,
Yep.
now twist your hips a little bit more, but keep your hands in. Okay. Push. Okay, so that's your left. And then again. Okay, but I want you to twist your hips to keep your arms in the same spot. So what you did is you went pushed here,
Yep.
you pushed here, and then you pushed here. I want you to push here, and put, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're twisting your body. So here's your power, find your power.
Yep.
Okay, and then now turn your hips. Turn your hips. Turn your hips. That's a left hip. Okay?
I feel like I'm falling this way.
I mean, that's just because I'm providing force against
I
you.
got you.
But what you're getting stuck is you're going and you're flaring the ball back here. I mean, my wrist, I can't push that.
Yep.
So that's why the knob, once you're in this spot, the rest is hips and wrist.
Gotcha.
Keep that back close to your body so your hips can actually work with that barrel around.
Try to go left side.
Better. You still lag a little bit.
But then now, since I'm a softball player, I have to like adjust to it. So that's why I open up a little bit just to see. And then when it goes, you see my hands too?
Yep.
Now from there, my hands comes there. Then I come here.
Yep.
Then I go there. Every once in a while they do. But again, my hands are up here.
Yep.
But then when I go, they come here and then forward here.
It's the left arm is, yeah.
Yes. But you see,
Mhm.
this is what I hit the ball every time. This is where my power is. It's not over there. It's not back here. It's right here. Because for me to push, I can push here.
Yep.
I can hardly push here, and I definitely cannot push here.
Way out.
Right?
When he loads, like,
It's
I mean,
right here.
muscle memory, his left arm is automatically going back.
And
That's what I said. It's muscle memory. It's all it is.
sense it, like,
That's what I said earlier. Like whenever you do it, just think of the knob.
Think about pushing the knob back.
Because yeah, it might do this, but at the same time, this hand will follow.
You're still going to be faster to the ball. if
Yeah,
you're-
no, this hand will follow.
Yeah.
Like this hand will follow. And then if it's a ball over there, all I do is this right here. Look.
it's still that same wrist angle.
Yep.
Like my and guess what? Guess what? I show the ball first. Put the ball again. Look. Pay attention. Tell me what it is.
Oh, knob's going. Yep.
Every time on every swing, I go that way. First thing I gotta do too. There. I gotta meet up right here. If it's middle, right here too. If it's that way, right here. So it's the same path. Same thing. Boom. Boom. Flat.
Good eye. Do you attribute your success this year being that you've focused on balls and strikes so much in BP?
Yeah, I have.
How
Like,
many, like, because you've come back after a tournament and told me you were like, they got me on like 2 pitches that I swung at a bad pitch, but that was about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I can tell you that. They got me a few over there at California. They got me reaching once. So it's easier now to recognize the pitch every now and then. I'm still a work in progress, but
I think even in BP, I can tell a big difference. You're hitting a lot more barrel because you're not swinging at pitches you don't like.
all right. Game situation. Give me a 6.
Those
Game
2
situation.
aren't great balls, so I'll start with those.
Yep.
We're on the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
It's the major.
Okay.
You get 4 swings this game. Everything works. Okay. Obviously, you don't want to hit into double plays. You know how deep they play in the infield. Okay. You know the line is always a good shot. You know right field is decently open. You know right center is huge. They're going to be playing you here. Really, I mean, you got big gaps in the outfield if you hit it hard. Bombs are great, but you can't, you got to stadium hit it, okay? Out.
That way in the stadium?
It's not going out at the stadium.
It's 342 right there. What do you mean? How big is that way in the stadium?
I don't know, 360.
And how far that one go?
All right. Squeaked it out. Wind's blowing to right like normal. Good hit. Home run. 1 for 1. Even if that doesn't go out, that's dead gap.
A gap.
2 for 2. I'm going to try to get you a little bit.
Oh, shit.
No more foul. Full count. Good walk. Good walk. Full count again. A little higher than I want, but still in the gap.
I give that an out.
Center
too
fielder
high.
maybe at the wall.
It's too high. Come on. Finish strong, stupid.
Give me something hard.
Ooh.
There,
There
that's
you go.
better. That's better.
That's the one.
That's what I want to see.
Right there. That's it.
All right. Well, long BP, we didn't really have anything we're working on other than Jared. Jared, what did you learn today?
That I was not using my hips.
Okay. So anything that clicked in your head that maybe someone else could use that you
Well,
like,
I was always told that, like, if you're going to pull a ball down the line, down the left field line, right-handed batter, that you had to go get it, like, out in front. So I tried to push to go get the ball out in front of the plate instead of hitting the ball on the front side of my hips. That allows you to, like, rotate through the ball and actually use your hips so you can snap your wrists versus being on your top side and being off balance. And now you just have no power.
all
So, like,
right.
you might be able to cut one, but if you're going to play upper and open or whatever, you're not getting the ball through 5-6 especially. That's where the best fielders are.
Good. I'll say it's amazing how much you think you're waiting, but when you're not really waiting.
Yeah.
Right? Like, be patient. I mean, obviously there's some hip stuff that has to go on. If you wait a lot and then you don't use your hips, you're going to be getting jammed and stuff. But all right, well, appreciate it. Ms., anything you got to say to the people?
Stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah, sorry, I'm on the phone with my son right now.
All right, well, we're just coming out here getting some hits. BP day number 6, I think, this year. If you are still watching this long video and you need some help with your swing, please send me a message on Messenger or send me an email. If you want to sign up for personal swing coach on my YouTube channel, it's $25 a month. And that's basically what it takes me to look at your swing, break it down, send you feedback, give you some things to do. I'm not trying to make a lot of money off of this, but it does use a lot of my time. But I'm in the summer right now, so if you want to join up, send me a message and I'll send you the link and join up. It also puts you in for a drawing for a free bat every month. So until next time, Gahlee. Peace.